If Tantra is the path to immortality, what does that look like? Well, I'm an initiated Tantrika and I'm an initiated Taoist. And I can tell you from my research, there are numerous monasteries where monks, every so often a monk will achieve the rainbow body. And he will actually disappear into a flash of light. This happens after they put themselves into a deeply meditative state. Their body will actually shrink to the size of a small child. And sometimes they'll leave the husk behind, and it's proof because the body, the bones even shrink. They get physically smaller. And sometimes they burst into a flash of light. But that's a very high level of immortality. These people are literally crossing from this dimension into another directly. That's not necessarily what you want, and it's not necessarily what you need. So in Taoism, there are 5 levels of immortality. One is just being a young, healthy human being. And that's where you need to start your journey. If you are not young and healthy, they have rejuvenation exercises which can restore that, and then you can start from there. The evil side of it is the ghost immortal. A ghost immortal is just basically a ghost that's very solid, can interact with the physical world, and isn't going anywhere. It's like being 4D negative, and it's not something you want. So the other way, you start with being a young, healthy human. The next level up is an earth immortal. An earth immortal is ageless and spiritually very powerful being, okay? There are levels of this that are achievable to most people if they do the work and they want it. The next level up is really just another word for an ascended master, and they're called a spirit immortal. This is basically already an earth immortal person who's ageless, but they can also copy their own spirit multiple times. They can make thousands of copies of themselves, send them out into the world to act as spirit guides to people, to influence kings, to influence presidents, all while they're sitting around doing their normal life. They can literally have thousands of copies of themselves out there. That's why they're ascended masters, because they have that kind of influence and power. A heavenly immortal is someone who's just crossed over into heaven and no longer deals with the earth. Now, what we can achieve is an ageless body through Taoist techniques, in which we create a light body that, when we're ready, we pour our essence into, and we continue our existence in a heavenly realm. And in that body can actually vibe back into 3D. So it's pretty good.